So, in this video, we are gonna discuss about the legendary monsters, and how to efficiently use them, including best placement and strategies for them. And this is the fourth of our 7-part series. It got intrepid, because of new update. But we are back at it again. And for this video, we will also be considering the normal, rare, and epic monsters, since we've already discussed about them. And now, starting our list, we got Frostbite, the tiny ice dragon. And Frostbite is a strong and cheap monster for beginning game, and can be used in all classic maps, even if it's just for freezing. And best placement for him is near an absolute beast attacker, so that the frozen enemy can be decimated. And this is the spot for it. And for I evolution, Glacier Darkwing, the power increase is visible, as it can be used as an attacker now, along with being a freezer, but it should be placed at the same spot as Frostbite. Coming to next. And we got Firerock Ash. And Ash and Dust are like a tank hitter. They take long, but hit hard. So both of them can be used as the frontline assaulter, but after getting better options, Dust should be placed in the final tile, as a last defender. Coming to next. And we get Puffy. And Puffy is kind of like Frostbite, but a little less useful. And just because it'll look good aesthetically, place him parallel to that of Frostbite. And after evolution as well, his spots stay the same, but now, he can be used in most of the regular maps. Next up, we got Lightning. And Lightning is a really fast and long-range monster, and he can also stun. So, best placement for him will be somewhere in these 3 spots, and it can be used in mostly all the classic maps, except the nightmare modes. But after his evolution, Megawatt becomes one of the strongest legendary monster, because of his very fast attack. Hence he can be used as a frontline assaulter, if you don't have the better alternative. Coming to the next monster. And we got the Slime King, the best early game monster, but you only get him after beating the Joint Revenge. Hence it can be used as the main assault unit for all hard maps, and should be placed in middle or last lane with Speedy and Mighty, so he don't waste time on his normal attacks. And after getting better monster, it can still be used in central slot, for his whole map stun. Coming to next monster, and we have the Deathbite. And this monster is only obtainable after beating Joint Revenge hard, and then it can be used as a replacement for Devinet. Hence best slot for him will be somewhere near the main attacker. Hence it can be placed instead of Glacier Darkwing if you so desire. And Glacier Darkwing will then be placed instead of Puffsaurus. It can be used to take away 50% health of enemies, and he also works well with Anubis. Now coming to Felina. And she is the strongest hitter in the game, but her only downside is that she's way too expensive to be used by beginners, and in late game, it can still be used. She is a mythical level monster, and best placement for her will be the middle spot of last column, with Speedy and Mighty, so that her slash can be fully utilized. But after getting a very strong mythical, her importance gets heavily affected, but she's still the strongest in legendaries. Coming to next, and we got Ice Archangel. And he isn't the best thing to have in the game. He's expensive. He surely can freeze, but rest nothing important. So just for the sake of it, place him instead of Frostbite. But just don't use him if you got Glacier Darkwing. And now to next. And we got Archangel, a male. And just like Archangel KCL, it can swap out a dragon, being Puffy. And it's actually more useful to have him instead of Puffy, since he can also stun enemies. But after getting the evolution, and turning into the Fallen Angel, a male, it becomes the second strongest monster in the legendary rarity, and can be used in the front line, to constantly bully enemies. Coming to next. Angel. And we got the worst ever angel to exist, and that's Pathetic Angel Malik. It don't have any crazy ability to help him, so just stay away from him, and never use. And now to the last legendary monster. And we got the 3-Headed Dragon, Kevin. And Kevin is the main assaulter till you max Felina or get Fallen Angel, a male, and place him with Speedy and Mighty, and he can be used in all classic maps. Legendary monsters are basically all good, hence can be used in many fun formations, like these shown in photos. And with that said, the video comes to an end. You can check what charms I used in these monsters from this video in I button. If I forget to put the I button, remind me in comments. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. Just keep grinning and Aura is.